For my second instructional video, I am going to do GeoGebra. So we're going to type in GeoGebra and pull it up. And this is a Math Room Applications tool. And when I click on GeoGebra, it pulls up and it has three basic things. We have a graphing calculator, we have geometry, and then we have classic. I'm going to take a brief look at all three of those areas. So we're going to start with the graphing calculator. In the graphing calculator, if we look over here at the right, we have the Cartesian plane, and up in the right hand corner there's the settings, and in the settings we have the axis. I'm going to go to the show grid, and I'm just going to put in the major grid lines and take out the minor grid lines to make it look a little bit cleaner for what we're going to do. I'm going to type in the equation of a line, and the line is going to have a slope of 2 and a y-intercept of -1. So I'm going to type y equals 2x minus 1. And if we look at this, here's our green line. It shows up. It has a slope of 2 as we go up 1, 2, and to the right 1, and up 1, 2, and to the right 1. So there's our slope of 2. And then here's the y-axis. Here is our y-intercept at -1. All right, next we're going to go to the geometry portion. So I'm going to go over here to the main menu, and I'm going to go down to where it says apps, and when I click on apps, it brings up what we had on the initial first page where we just did the graphing calculator, and now we're going to go into geometry. So bringing up the geometry one, I'm going to delete my unsaved changes from my last one that I just did, and I'm going to go over here to the settings again, and I'm going to put in my show the axis, and within the axis set I'm going to go ahead and put the grid in the same way that I did, and I'm going to go just the major grid lines. All right, I'm going to use geometry. I'm going to create a parallelogram, and maybe we could use this to find the area of a parallelogram. So I'm going to go over here and click on the polygons icon, and then I'm going to come back out and I'm going to start creating my parallelogram. So I'm going to start at the origin. I'm going to put a dot, and then I'm going to bring it over a length of 5 and put a dot right there. And then I'm going to take it up to here and put my third dot and bring it back over to here to complete my parallelogram. And we've created a parallelogram that we can maybe use to make some worksheets or something to have the students be able to find the areas of, in this case, a parallelogram. And last, I'm going to take a quick look over at back to the apps area, and this time we're going to go to the classic one. And in the classic one, I'm going to choose the 3D graphics, and I think the 3D graphics would be fantastic. In the past, we've had like wooden blocks that we've used to show the students certain things, and I believe with this we'll be able to better visualize things from a different perspective. And so I've got my 3-dimension axis up, and I'm going to go up here to the icon, and I'm going to put in a cone on this one. So with the cone, I'm going to center it at the origin here, so I'm going to put a dot right here, and I'm going to give this cone, say, a height of 4, and it'll bring up to give us a radius. So on the radius, I'm going to give this cone a radius of 3, and okay that, and it brings us up a cone. All right, as with the wooden blocks and stuff, we were able to, move them around and stuff. Well, this tool has that available as well. So if I click right here and it says rotate 3D graphics view, if I rotate this now, I can start turning this and give the students all kinds of different looks at how this would look. And I think this would just be a very cool tool to be able to use in the geometry classroom. That would be my intended audience, would be the students and also the other teachers at our high school that this technology is out there and available to us. Again, this is a new one for me, and I've just played with it a little bit, but a fantastic one. So thank you very much.